future goal depends on how far out you want to look. With real estate, you're right. Having assets pay for other assets, making your money work for you, not just trading hours for dollars. All of these other platitudes that I learned through listening to the Robert Kiyosaki's and the Brandon Turners and all these other folks. You know, I'm not looking to be the next, real estate mogul. I just want to not have to show up to an office every day to make money.
Right.
I want to, I don't want to not work because I'm always going to do something,
Right.
Whether it's in music, whether it's in brewing, whether it's in real estate. I'm always going to be working, but I'm not, I want to be able to make money from wherever I happen to be. And so, real estate seemed like the easy is relative, but seemed the best, seemed the best path forward. A lot of people, they do other things. They start businesses. They invest in the stock market. I found out the stock market isn't for me. I know people that do Forex trading. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to do it. Whatever people find. I'm looking to have at most 40 to 70 doors. It sounds like a lot when you're at like one house, but when you're building 190 unit apartment complexes every other week, 70 doesn't sound like many.
Not every other week, my friend. Those take a couple of years, but so what does your 2020 goal look like? I mean, so if we follow you, I mean, in 2011, you bought your first one. It sounds like you're up to 6 now in 2020 at the beginning.
I've got 5
because I
sold the one in Portland.
Okay.
Refinanced it, bought the triplex, sold it, bought this duplex.
Okay. So you're 5 doors. What's your 2020 count?
2020 will be hopefully about 10.
Okay.
And because I've got I've kind of started niching myself down into some of these infill lot splits that I'm finding all over the Treasure Valley. And that's why I bought the duplex that I'm in. A, owner occupied financing. B, we're actually going to Airbnb out the other side.
Okay.
Because who wants full-time neighbors?
Right.
But it sits on a half acre, and so I can actually develop the back side of it. And so,
excellent.
But that's a new adventure. That's a new adventure for me as far as building new. But I don't have to know everything about it because I can meet people that do know everything about it that are already specialized in it, and leverage your network that way. And so, hopefully, I can. That's another 2 units. My neighbors actually also have a very similar layout. So if I can, and they're not owner occupied, so I'm going to try to market that tree, see if I can get those under contract. Doing some of these partner deals that I've, fallen into really, but part of that again is planning and timing.
Yeah.
Being able to recognize that those doors, you can bang your head against the wall, but you need to know that a door sounds different banging your head against it than a wall does.
Right.
If you're going to try to break through a wall, don't try to do it at a stud.
Wise knowledge.
But you're still banging your head against a wall. So, some days it seems like that. Some, especially when you're dealing with the city. But there is still, as long as you're not trying to do the same thing over and over again. And not making progress, you are still doing something. So yeah, into 2020, I'd like to have, near on 10 doors, whether I am or not. I mean, my 2018 goal was to find a multifamily to invest in. I closed on that one in the March of 2019. So I was a few months behind. My 2019 goal was to move out here to Boise and then get into a place. Again, didn't quite close on it in 2019, but didn't close it in January 2020. So I'm getting better.
Yeah, well, the other thing too, though, that I've heard said before, and I don't know who to attribute it to, but it says, a goal that's not written down is just a wish. right? And so the fact that you're writing it down and holding yourself accountable, it's okay to be a little bit late to the goal, but you're still getting it checked off, you know? So Adam,
Audie talks about that being it's not a goal, it's a commitment.
yeah,
And making
yeah,
a commitment to yourself. I mean, if you miss the goal, it's like, I'll just try again. But
right,
if you make a commitment to it, it's like, no, like, okay, I missed that time, but I have to keep going at it because I made a commitment to actually
right.
accomplish that task.